Hi, my name is Naomi. So, if you can't already tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about virgin hair versus store-bought hair. What's the pros? What's the cons? Give me the details. You want to know? I want to tell you. So, listen up and pay attention. Here we go. So, I've been asked constantly, if not every day, every other day, what is the difference between virgin hair and store-bought hair? So I picked this day where I'm scarring from, pimples on my face, to tell you guys all about that. And I'm going to tell you all about that while I'm walking through a hair store. So, long story short, virgin hair is hair that's unprocessed. It has not been dyed, it has not been colored, it has not been bleached, it has not been chemically altered in any way whatsoever. Literally, it comes from one donor, one person, one head. Typically, hair that is virgin hair is labeled Malaysian, Brazilian, Peruvian, from some far out exotic place, place where I wish I was. But anyway, yeah. So, in the hair store, there are about 3 types of main track hair that you can use. One being human hair. Human hair is hair that's from a human being but has been processed. So you can pick the color and it has been chemically altered to suit your needs for texture, color, just variety. Because I'm super lit, here's a package of human hair. This is Outre, and notice human hair says on it, human hair. Now, moving on to the next kind is human blend. Please don't get this confused with human hair, and it's really easy to get confused because companies say things like human hair master mix, human blend master mix, and that means it's not all human. And girl, don't get it wet. Moving on to the next definition, human hair master mix. What the heck is this, you ask? Well, this is hair that is a mix of human hair, like we described before, and synthetic fibers, or just fibers in general. So normally this hair doesn't last very long because it's not fully human, and it's also been processed out the wazoo. Okay, so I actually did my research. Really weird. I came across this. What I learned was that some companies literally have only 5% human hair in their mixed blend packages. So honestly, you're pretty much just buying fibers. But that's for later on in the video. Let's get to the last type of human hair. Not human hair. Last but certainly not least, we have synthetic hair. So synthetic hair runs you about $10 a pack for 18 inches. You will not get this deal ever in human hair. Seriously, that's dumb cheap. So, to recap, the different types of hair that we're talking about today are virgin hair, and the 3 types from the store are store-bought hair. They consist of human hair, human blend or mixed blend hair, and synthetic. I got hot, took my jacket off. Anyway, let's get into the pros and cons of synthetic hair. Yes, there are some pros to synthetic hair. I know, surprising, right? Pros: you will never, ever get a better price on a pack of hair than on some synthetic hair, so you can save those coins. That's a pro. Another pro is they come in a variety of colors that tend to be way brighter than normal hair. That could be a pro and a con. Talk about that later. They have a wide range of color options. Literally, if you want the color, you can get it in synthetic. You want lime green? You got lime green. There's also a huge variety of textures you can pick from, so that's always awesome. Variety, and more variety. Now, let's get into these cons. This con hurts my heart. If you pick a color in human hair and compare it to a color in synthetic hair, the synthetic hair is going to be much shinier in most cases. The color hues are all the ways off. Also, if you wanted to dye the hair for some reason, you couldn't because it's synthetic fibers, and you cannot dye those. You'll just waste your dye. I don't know from experience or anything. Also, you can't manipulate synthetic hair with heat because if you do, it's gonna melt. It's plastic, bro. Plastic melts, and that would suck. Honestly, there are way more cons to using synthetic hair than there are pros, but I believe there's a time and place for each kind of hair in the hair store. As you're watching this, please keep in mind that I could say a lot more about each variety and their pros and cons, but I'm not going to because I want this to be a short video. So we're going to move on to human blend master mix. Now with this, you also have that great variety of texture, of colors, and the colors actually match human hair very closely most of the time. So, sounds good so far. Also, you can use heat. Literally, some of them have no heat caps, so you can use heat on them just like you would when it comes to regular human hair. If you don't know what I'm talking about in regards to heat in hair, not all fibers can be heated. Synthetic hair, as we spoke about, cannot be heated at all. It will melt and ruin your flat iron. Again, not from experience. Anyway, the other kind of hair, the mixed blend, since it can be heated, it can be curled, which means it's open to a lot more styles than synthetic. Also, as I stated before, some mixed blends don't have much human hair in them at all. So honestly, it's just fibers most of the time. So the Milky Way Q that I'll show, I'll list it here somehow, literally only has 5% human hair, and it's one of my favorite, hands down favorite hair to use, okay? One of my favorites. I literally have swam with the Milky Way Q mixed blend hair, and honestly, it's glorious. It's amazing. It bounced back better than some of the virgin hair that I've had. And I was like, what's up with this? We only know it's 5% human hair, so what's making it act like this? The fibers. Whatever engineering they have, they got it down when it comes to that particular package of Milky Way. Because when I tell you it was bomb, honey, it was bomb. This leads us right into the cons, honestly, because of that experience. You never really know which kind is good. Even if it's from a bomb company that everybody knows, it still could be trash. Never know. Like with synthetic hair, you're expecting it to be trash. Like you're expecting the synthetic hair to be crappy. That's just how it is. It's going to be in a week or two. We understand it. We get it. Mixed blend, you're not really sure. And that kind of sucks. Another pro is that you can find a lot of all-in-one packs when it comes to mixed blend hair. Just hit myself in the head, hurt a little bit, but that's really cool because for $29.99 you're getting an 18-inch bundle, a 16-inch bundle, and a 14-inch bundle. It's really 2 separate little bundles for each, so technically 6 bundles, but quite honestly it's equivalent of having 3 bundles, enough to do your entire head at these particular lengths. Human hair in the hair store can be quite an amazing thing. You can put as much heat to it if you want. Like literally you can wand curl it, you can flat iron it, you can pin it up, pin it down, add a few tracks, take a few tracks out, spin around, touch your head, and rub your belly. You can do all that while wearing some human hair extensions. You can get it wet, not that I necessarily say that you should, but you could get it wet. You can have it in a variety of colors. It can be wavy, like wet and wavy, wet and curly. The options are darn near very, very unlimited. I think my hair might be a tad bit extra. What do you guys think? Expressions, 84 inches, 2 packs. Braided, ponytail. Whoa, no longer bald. Whoa, I totally thought this breakout was going away by now. Well, okay. Maybe 5 more minutes. It'll clear up. The other con is that you can't get whatever length you want. Most hair stores stop at 18 inches unless you're in more urban areas. Not to throw shade at urban areas. They just know there's more of us black folk living in the city. At least the certain cities that they have more options in. That they add more options. So pretty much supply and demand. If we don't demand bright pink hair here, we're not going to get it. But if we demanded it, best believe the hair store would start carrying it. Another pro for human hair is that it will last you longer than synthetic and longer than human blend at about 3 to 6 months. Literally 3 to 6 months. Now, that's assuming that you're only installing the hair about 3 times and you're keeping it in for about a month each time. And it's also like a Remy, so really high quality human hair. Now, onto virgin hair. What is the hype about virgin hair? First and foremost, virgin hair will last you the longest. Depending on what grade your hair is, it can last you 3 years, girl. Yes, 3 years. You heard me. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And I've personally had hair that lasted me 6. Now, let's not get into all of that. But with virgin hair, you do not have a lot of options. Okay, more cons than pros when it comes to virgin hair. The price is astronomical at first. Literally, you're paying out $300, $400, $500, maybe thousands of dollars to get this hair. But once you get it, it will last you. Okay, it will last you. So let's follow the trend. Pros of virgin hair: it will last you long. I already said that. You guys already understand that. You can dye it, you can color it, you can perm it, you can bleach it, you can literally do anything you possibly could think of or might want to do. However, once you do all of these things to your virgin hair, it's no longer virgin hair. If the hair is actually virgin hair, the quality never ever really ever is an issue unless you buy from a bad vendor, which can be very possible because most of the time if you're buying virgin hair, you're buying it online. Now, before you choose to buy virgin hair, it is important you do your research. You make sure you buy from companies. Wow, it's kind of loud in here. Jesus. You buy from companies that have reviews that are reputable, that have, a digital footprint of some, social media accounts, things like that. Whole bunch of reviews. Maybe even celebrities endorse them. But that can be hard too because sometimes celebrities' pictures are used without their consent. I don't know. Get a personal recommendation. Excuse me. That's refreshing. It's a Snapple, so you know about Snapples. The only bird that can swim but not fly is the penguin. Long story short, I personally believe that there is a time and place for each individual type of hair. So from synthetic to virgin hair, there's a time and place. Like, say for instance, you only want an 8-inch bob. You're not going to cut your 22-inch virgin hair bundles into a bob because it's wasteful. Nope. What you're going to do, or what I recommend my clients to do, is to go to the hair store, find some really good Remy, right? Some really good Remy, and make a bob out of that. And honestly, when you're buying a Remy under 10 inches, it's normally like $24 a pack. So you spend like $48, and guess what? Your 22-inch bundles are intact. I personally think there's also a place for synthetic hair. I will use synthetic hair as a braid. However, I personally try to stay away from mixed blends. Yes, I said Milky Way Q is my favorite, one of my favorite types of hair. Not my favorite, one of my favorites. However, literally, even that package of hair fluctuates from time to time. Like, the quality is not always the same. At least I know what synthetic, I'm getting crap. I know what virgin, I'm getting the best. So it's kind of like, I can work with crap if I know it's crap. I don't know. You guys understand me? Are we right here with it? Are we? Had to take a break. Painted my nails. Boom. Don't know which color. Liking this gray though. It's kind of dark. Fall-esque. That pretty much concludes my video. Thank you for watching it, taking your time, and I hope that you learned something. If I left anything out, which I purposely did, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Questions, comments, concerns. How's your day going? Do you have a cat? Do you have a dog? I really would like a dog. Make sure you subscribe, and remember, my name is Naomi.